turret. And artillery, sure. Or whatever I clicked. To be honest, I think I clicked artillery, then gave... wait, for a moment I thought it was a disabled ship there. I think I clicked on turret as I said artillery. So, yeah. This is going to take a while to pierce because I don't have many ships that are actually good at dealing with these.
Warning. Corrosive leak imminent. Withdraw to safe distance. Station lost.
Okay, attack. I wasn't moving there in hopes that everything will be fine.
Rover lost.
Lost the rover. Wasn't the worst thing to happen. Okay, please engage over here. I really hate these guys. Their proton cannon is quite powerful. It's why buildings just explode. Okay, attack back here. I need to get someone who's... I need to get a Ronin. They're quite good against buildings and be quite useful in getting down these armor barriers. Now I could go over and grab the other energy part, so I could feel more ships. But I'm not too bothered right now. Please move. See, okay, the corrosive leak is over here, so we can just go back here. Attack, please. Ronin, you bomb there. Effective against extra large and bases. Yeah, these are actually really good against large, extra large, and base units or buildings. Sorry. Yeah, it's going down a fair bit quicker now, I think. So that.
Warning. Corrosive leak imminent. Withdraw to safe distance.
No need to withdraw, as long as they don't run into it. Okay, gonna have to go deal with the attackers over here. Fair bit of a cooldown on the stuns there, sadly. It's very fun to start stunning the hell out of your enemy ships. You just keep them stun locked. Not very fun when it happens to you, though.
Patriot lost.
It's the damn proton cannons. Very, very powerful. Ooh, this has ability, power drain. Slows down enemy units. Okay, that's all done. So back here. And now I got a javelin.
Ronin lost.
No real need for one though. I'll queue up 2 more javelins. That's done. Now we attack here. Hopefully this will go quicker, because I'll have some Ronin incoming. You know, in all honesty, I think I should probably get rid of the Centurions, because they aren't going to be any use whatsoever.
Ronin constructed.
And I'll just queue up some more Ronin.
Centurion lost.
Ooh, Christ. Over here, over here, over here. Now, now. Move. This defensive position is twacking away at a few of my ships. It's not that dangerous, really, though. And why did you fly over there? The pathing sometimes leaves a bit to be desired. Okay, ye. Attack there. Attack there. Okay, move back here. And attack there.
Warning. Corrosive leak imminent. Withdraw to safe distance.
Need to move back over here anyway. Needs the corrosive leaks over here. Unless the pathing goes seriously wonky, I don't think they'll be going over there. If only those in... Oh, Christ. If only those two stuns hit the manticores. It would be quite useful. Because then the manticores wouldn't be able to take out random, stations. They would be, they'll be too busy being stunned and being killed. But due to the little ships, that won't be the case. Attack before it takes anyone else out. Okay. Good. Oh Christ, this is still here. I did not notice it. It needs to die now. I don't want it to get the second attack off. I don't know how long the cooldown is, but I don't want to risk it. Get a second Ronin. I'm not going to bother rebuilding that place, as I think this mission might be done the moment we take down this last armor barrier. We can't be certain, of course. I've never done this is my first time playing through the game, but so I can't be certain. But probably, hopefully, will be. I think actually I may need to dock a ship with it. I think they were saying that before. So, ooh, Corsair. They're good against
constructed.
The
Warning. Corrosive leak imminent.
big. They're good against buildings, and I'm probably going to need one out anyway. Okay. I'll build one of them in a moment. I'm bleeding units now, so if I give it a sec, I can get one. Okay, come on. Actually, fair bit of corrosive thing being leaked. That didn't even get I didn't even get alerted when that one went.
Ronin lost. Station lost.
That's a big ship.
This must be its brain. Hector, there's a high-frequency noise coming from it. What do you make of it?
The sounds correspond to certain tonal markings in the Scythe language. This is likely the missing information we need to communicate, if rather primitive.
Morse code hidden in the snake's hiss.
Finally, a break. Hector, see if you can use it to send a message of non-aggression to the Scythe.
Commander, this was not the fusion reactor we detected from the scanner array. I'm reading several power sources in the sector dead ahead.
Well, Sergeant Powell, looks like we may find your crew yet.
Or there we go. Sadly I didn't get any discoveries, primarily because I didn't try, but c'est la vie. Mission 10, Heartland. Mission log, day 68. Fleet has discovered disabled Bailton while tracking UCF energy signature and gained access. Dr. Burke has successfully gathered Bailton cortex data. Hector now has the translation matrix within reach. Fleet continues investigation of UCF signal. Situation becoming critical. Expedite safeguard operation. Message end. Ooh. Second last ship. The Dreadnought. One of the most powerful military vessels ever built by human hands. The Dreadnought unites the state-of-the-art technical advances of the Federation with newly developed Bailton technology. Dreadnoughts can be deployed in destroyer mode, more nimble craft, with powerful nuclear missiles and increased firepower. Oh, sorry, hit off the mic. Just make sure it's Still down. Yep, all's good. Improved armor sounds good. Yes. Improved damage against buildings. Yes. I'll grab some random. We'll make you better against the large carrier. We can grab one thing from here. Not sure what. Non-boost armor. You know, this actually boosts income of stuff. Armor and damage versus small, speed and armor, engine capacity, speed, energy income. Firstly, I'll buy, and I'll get rid of. I'll lower the capacity so I can get more. Also, here's the new guy I got, Commander Robinson. Ooh, he's gone. Wonder what happened. He's probably dead or something. Mitchell M, or is it M Mitchell? I don't know. Robinson, rank Commander, former Executive Officer, 2 Ulysses 1, age 37. Credentials: Point Windsor Military Academy graduate, Operational Service Medal for Border Defense Patrol, Bronze Star Field Surgeon, EP Expert, Crimson Jubilee Medal, unofficial, expert booby trap / hunter survivalist skills, developed from grief and madness after being stranded on an asteroid for a decade after witnessing destruction of his former crew. The Robinson family mantra: think about the future, think 5 moves ahead. Athlete, strategist, chess player, surgeon, all employed this thought. Mitchell Robinson wasn't satisfied unless he excelled at everything. Passion and restlessness defined his career from the start. Raised from a wealthy family of doctors and lawyers, Mitchell Robinson was not content to follow in his parents' footsteps as missionaries helping colonists injured by pirate attacks. He wanted to stop the pirates at their source. Many of his colleagues dismissed his ambitions as that of a sheltered rich boy looking for fun and adventure, but his military academy grades were top-notch and rose to the rank of lieutenant commander by the age of 26. When the great Bjorn Torrenson assembled the first Ulysses expedition. Torrenson? Was he the original guy? The guy who, was he the guy at the start who died? That couldn't be it, because at least the way they are talking about what happened with Ulysses 1, no one knows what happened, so I guess it must be his son or something. The way they talk about the Ulysses 1, it's as if no one made it back. They have some of the logs from the ship, but that's it. So that must be the guy's father. When I said the son, I meant the guy who died at the start of this game must have been this guy's son. Assembled the first Ulysses expedition, unless he assembled it and didn't go. Maybe that's the case? I fucking no clue. Does this have on here? Oh, actually, you mention him. He just calls him Admiral Torrenson. Doesn't mention his name. Ah, the guy who died was Olaf. That's it. Alright. Bjorn Torrenson assembled the first Ulysses expedition. Mitchell Robinson was his first picked, and he was appointed executive officer. He served proudly with the Ulysses 1 expedition until his ambush at Redwater Bay. There, Commander Robinson ordered Sergeant Major Powell to assemble and lead the diversionary attack force which suffered the loss of all hands. The ULC's one escaped the assault, but Commander Robinson swore to never to be ambushed again, personally led reconnaissance missions to avoid similar losses. With the discovery of the PRC's illegal activities in the Black Zone, PRC warships surrounded ULC's. Wait, PRC? This guy's? Ooh. PRC warships surrounded ULC's. Robinson was on the reconnaissance at the time and helped us to intervene. He witnessed the destruction. Wait. He was former executive officer. When did he rise up to commander? They kind of skipped it. And he was appointed executive officer, but which isn't just like but they never skipped when he rose to commander, and it's not as if they're the same rank. It's just if two different ways of saying the same thing. Because see here, rank commander, former executive officer. So they kind of skipped it. I don't know why he became commander. He witnessed the destruction of the ULC's one and the execution of its crew from afar. For months he went into pathological withdrawal. He suffered from acute guilt to the point of starving himself, but his family monitor rose up, think 5 moves ahead. He knew the UCF would eventually send another expedition. Duty called. He ordered a future expedition to intervene and avoid another massacre. Although lack of air and water had diminished his capacity, Commander Robinson spent every waking hour honing his survival and attack skills. How? I'm kind of unsure how, but whatever. Interdiction doctrine disables all enemies in the current sector. Useful. I'm actually thinking of popping you back in because you're not someone else that can give shielding. Then again, healing would be useful. Actually, yeah, we'll bring in Yuri. I love me some Yuri. Anyway, launch mission. I'm actually not sure how far into this I am. I checked how long to beat and said 18 hours.
The ancient built the Baelithans long ago to protect themselves. But over time, they evolved into something more. Yet they maintained a remote symbiotic link with their creators. Baelithans tear and repair space, hence their attraction to reactivated warp gates. Now, for whatever reason, the Scythes feel threatened. Therefore, the Baelithans have been tearing space to keep them isolated, as one would dig a moat around a besieged castle. I believe this is the cause of the growing anomalies and the expansion of the Black Zone. The energy source we've been tracking is definitely that of a fusion reactor running at high capacity. But now there are multiple signals. Something was masking them.
Oh, this sounds fantastic.
What is this place? Those structures are man-made.
This is definitely not the Ulysses 1. I suggest going to high alert. Fighters approaching. They've got PRC markings.
Unidentified squadron, this is Expedition Commander Willow Burke. We weren't expecting to find any members of the PRC out here.
They're powering up their weapons.
Evasive maneuvers.
Detecting a large number of ships closing in on our position. ETA coming up.
Hector, how do we get out of here?
Mission update. It appears that we have been ambushed and are trapped in this region by hostile PRC forces. We can use the long-range warp gate Delta in Sector 4 to escape. To reach it, we must first transverse several smaller warp gates. All gates in this region have been locked and restricted to PRC only. Each warp gate control station must be boarded so that their security protocols can be disengaged to allow us entry.
Okay then.